Hello delegates of Knowledge to Action. This session is going to be about how to use your prop calculator journal. First thing first, we must ensure that some settings has been enabled on the MetaTrader ActuTrader platform. So first thing, we will open our platform, go to Tools, go to Options, and ensure the Enable DDE server is on. If you do get confused, simply make sure the 4 boxes are ticked and you can't go wrong. Press OK. Minimize that, and then we'll open up our prop calculator journals Excel spreadsheet. Do take note, it may look different on some of your Excels, just depending on what year you've bought your Excel spreadsheet and what model you have there. But the main thing is you got to enable your macros. Currently it has been disenabled. Go to Options, enable this content, press OK, and now we will have live data feeds coming from the MT4 MetaTrader platform. Currently the price is at $93.91. Now, let's say we want to make a trade. Let's do a hypothetical example here. Let's say we want to go short the Euro US. Click on currency, we find the Euro US. Take note, we've got the majors at the top. Then if you continue down, you start going through all the crosses and a few exotics there. Euro US, direction, long or short. Obviously long, short, click long. That's the current spread, 1.2, 1.3, pip cost 1.06, account margin, depending on where you're on. We all know that the platinum students will start off at a $50,000 account. Trade width 1%, you can never go more than 1%. Trade dollar risk $500. Entry price, let's just keep the numbers simple for this example. Entry price can be at $1.38.00. Stop loss, make it at $1.39, 100 pips away, and our target price can be $1.36, essentially being 200 pips away. So essentially our risk to reward is 1 to 2, risking 100 pips to try to gain 200 pips there. MT4 lot size is 0.46, does the working out and does your actual dollar risk there and dollar profit. Make sure you put in a date, very important. So let's put in 15/4/4/14. You notice that will automatically put the 2014 in there for you. Take note of the tabs at the bottom. We have calculator at the bottom coming first, then we have the months from January through to December, and lastly we have the stats page, which will give you a wrap up of each month by month there. Click add to journal. Now that will automatically go to the month of the corresponding date, which is the 4th month, which is April. What you see with the date, the pair, are we going long or short? Short, your entry, your stop loss, your target price. Actual close, that has not been done yet as the trade has not been finished. So we'll leave that open. Risk 1%, profit loss and reward to risk has not been done. You don't need to touch these because that will be automatically completed once the trade has been closed. Going on to the type of trade. Is it a continuation trade, a trend reversal, or a ranging market? Let's say we're doing a reversal trade. So we press Y for yes. Let's say, okay, I made a mistake. I thought, actually, it's actually continuation. Press Y. Actually, that won't allow me to do it because I only can assign a Y to a single option. So I must make sure I delete that. Delete the reversal first before I click on to continuation. Now the checklist. You've all been given the checklist from the risk manager. Click on view, and that will essentially show us the checklist there, and ask yourself what is the evidence there that we found to take this trade. For this example, I saw lower highs, lower lows. I saw horizontal resistance, RSI convergence, fib retracement, no support in the way, and let's say bearish chart pattern. So I got a few ticks there in the boxes there. I simply press close, and that will be stored there, so I can always come back to it, or your coach can review this and come back and see what was the evidence that you took this trade for. Now, if you have eSignal, you can actually use this and just simply cut and paste to eSignal. So when you do close this, it has automatically been made that it's already been copied for you. So all you have to do is open up your eSignal account, go to text, open up a text box, simply right click and press paste. That will show only the tick boxes that you have selected. So essentially the only part is the evidence that you have shown. Press OK, and now you've got all your evidence why you have taken that trade. And then you can simply click save, so on and so forth. You can actually do a screenshot of this chart and send that to your coach for a coaching session, or to the risk manager to analyze in the webinars. Let's say time has elapsed and we're a few days in this trade, and we actually has made a profit. The market has actually hit our target price of 136. So in the actual close, we will type in the market price which the market closed at, which we took the profit, which was here, let's say 1.36. That will automatically put in the profit to loss. So what we saw here was a 2% profit from a 1% risk. Also put your reward to risk here at 2 to 1. Also notice that the continuation area was highlighted in green. Green meaning a win. Let's say for instance we made a loss here and the market went back to our stop loss at $1.39. We actually see a negative loss there, and also a red there showing a clear signal that we've made a loss. Let's just make sure that doesn't happen. So what you see here, as you continue to have more trades, it will give you a total percentage return for the month of tally, and also your average reward here, reward to risk here as you continue. Column T, essentially you can type in anything you like, reasons for why you took the trade, reason for the profit, reason for the loss, just so something that you're aware of for next time. So for instance, I stuck to my plan. Very simple. Column V here is stop loss trade management. How did I manage this trade? Was that a reversal bar? So a lower high and a lower low in an uptrend, or a higher high, higher low in a downtrend? Was it the 2 consecutive bars in the trend? That's how I managed my stop. Was it a testing bar? Was it a high test bar? Testing a Fibonacci level potentially? Or was it simply just moving my stops below or above a swing in the market, letting the market to breathe? Let's say this instance I did 2 consecutive bars in the trend. This will not only help you understand where you're going right and where you're going wrong, but it will also help your coach to assist you to have better trade selection and ensure that you're on the path for success. Once that's completed, you can actually see that in your stats page. Click on stats, and what we see here in April, it will show you the currency pair with most wins. This time we've only had one trade there, so obviously it's going to show the Euro US. Also currency pair with most losses. It will show you average reward to risk, and also it will break down where are you winning. Are you making most of your wins or losses through a continuation trend trade, maybe a trend reversal trade, or maybe a range trade? So that will break that down there for you for that month. At the bottom will also show you win to loss ratio. So how many trades are you taking a month? Is it 4? Is it 5? Is it 10? And how many are you winning out of them? Give you that in percentage form. It will also give you a tally percentage return for the month, because that's ensured that you know that what we need is essentially 3% return for 2 consecutive months. Then you can move up to the next level. So that's something that will definitely help you there for the future to come. Once you do that, make sure you save it when you close, so you can use it the next time you take a trade. That's simply how you use the Prop Calculator Journal. Thank you very much for listening.